Hello guys. What time is it? All right. Actually, this is not a real match or something. This is just a random player that I made. That I met. I'm doing training, and he comes, and that's it. But the my purpose of this video, I think I want to explain a bit about things about. Usually I call it meta in my language, but it's not like the meta of the game. It's not. It's more like a basic principle of the game. What I mean about meta it is. Yes, some I think some words shifting meaning like meta. For example, meta it means basic principles, if I'm not mistaken. But in games, they have meanings for like trend, like the strongest heroes in this meta or stuff or blah blah blah. Yeah, usually in games they talk like that, but what I'm gonna tell you is something different. It's something like called basic principle. And why I'm doing this, actually I've been thinking about it a lot, because how long I've been playing this game? Maybe 4 months, 5 months, and it's not really my style to teach people to spread. Well, it's to spread information, but like to teach, it's kind of feel unequal for me. The feeling, it feels like unequal. Like I'm teacher and you're student. No, I don't really want to be like that. So, uh, let's start with a good intention. Let's say a story. I wanna tell you a story about the basic principle of war games. Almost any war games. I've played a lot, even in a different scale of game. This is a very fast-paced game, which is you can win in 20 minutes. I have been playing another games that could. What is this? Why the wood is so much? I don't know. Wait. Well. Let's ignore it. I've been playing war games that you need to win in 2 months. That's a very different scale. So, in this game, small mistakes means a lot.
The building has been built.
Little things means a lot, rather than in a
Construction complete.
bigger game like 100 versus 300. It is kinda winnable. I say I've been in that position, leading 100 people versus 300 people from two sides, and it is so the basic principles. I would say that many people is kinda lacking this game. It is to have a map control.
Sword and shield.
I'll explain
Heroic
map
deeds
control and
await.
map awareness, especially awareness in 2v2 or 3 versus 3. But let's say, let's skip it for later. The map control. Map control is
Upgrade complete.
very fundamental, I would say.
Swordsman here. Get a work.
Fundamental. So, what
Order
is
time.
map
On
control?
guard.
Is it
The point is captured.
controlling the map? Is it
Building it.
what is map control?
Get a work.
Well, basically in this game or any other games, there is some
Ready and steady.
objective, you could say. Objective like, let's say in this game there's a mutual objective. There is watchtower, there is mana well. Well, you could imagine if there's only one of either one of these, only one watchtower or
The building has been
only
built.
one mana well. It more be
The point is captured.
you have to compete with it. You have to
Yes, my lord.
compete with
Yes.
the other player
Construction complete.
to contest the
The building has been built.
things, the mutual objective. I think this player is AFK, but it's alright.
Sir, yes, sir.
Is I just want to tell you a story.
Forward march.
It's a mutual objective, so
Awaiting orders.
if someone controlling those parts of the map,
Yes.
most likely they will win. That's the kind of thing that
Heroic
we
deeds await.
have to remember. What did I say? I forgot what I was saying. What was? Wow. Well, it's alright. This guy is AFK. Okay, this is perfect. So at least you have to have the one is presence. You have to be present in this. You have to stay near, or some say you could maybe in chess. A good example is, let's say they thought it is to grab the center. If you divide the map by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's to grab the center. The cross
Chest
that
is here.
you, the thing that you, why the center? It is easier. This is the good
Yes,
example.
my lord.
It
Got
is easier to, it is more, it's near. You can go anywhere, almost anywhere,
Now or never.
to gain your objective. That's the
No
kind of
evidence
stuff.
needed.
So, and people gonna ask, oh, how do I gain map control?
Resources received.
People is
Command.
fighting over it, right? People is, so map control is a result or is
Resources
a
collected.
consequence, I would say. I don't wanna sound like a smartass, but it is a result of who has the strongest, or should I say, who has the more dangerous army in the state of the game. Who is faster, who is stronger. It's kinda like that.
Let's play cat and mouse.
In some cases, so why it is I told you meta, so it's not necessary a rule that you have to follow. You can sometimes give up map control for future map control. How? By having better quality unit or faster movement speed, or stronger units. You may make your hero, you save money and you invest in buildings in your base,
We'll help
something
you.
kinda like that. So
No
let's
reverence needed.
experiment a bit. Yes, that's the stuff. That's the and when you win like your first engagement, that is when your control is absolute in the map. You may take the chest, you may attack from behind, you
Enemy
may
is here.
whatever you're gonna
Let's
do,
find a
it
way.
is
Awaiting orders.
okay as long it is easier as long you have the map control. It's something like that.
Building it. Chest found.
what was the other thing? What was I was thinking? What was I thinking? What, this map is so dark.
Got it. Upgrade complete.
So well, you will feel it. You will. I don't want to talk about the advantage of having the control of the map,
Resources
but
gathered.
I bet you have you experience winning,
Construction
right?
complete.
If you
Yes,
experience winning, then I think you gonna know
We got 10 miles.
the advantage if you have the control of the map.
You're the
Like you can start making catapults and hitting them hard from far away or
play cat and mouse.
things like that. Well, also the thing about the oh yeah, it's very I forgot
The line.
what is what it is
Yes, kitty.
important thing
No reverence needed.
for you to remember.
Cat's grace.
Ready and steady.
Also, the control of the map is
helps find
contest of information.
On the watch.
What
We'll
information,
help you.
you ask?
Pagar, forward.
Thank you for asking. It is to well, it is not a rule as I say. It is to know information. The most important, in my opinion, is where and what is
Magic
what
overflows.
what is their enemy and where they are.
Yes, kitty.
So it gonna be faster anticipation. So
That
if
helps
you,
find a way.
I tell you, it's not a really big advantage to have
We got 10 lives for 2.
to stay in your base, hugging your towers,
play cat
hugging
and
your
mouse.
buildings like stuff. I tell you, it's not a really big advantage because you can only defend. You don't really have
No reverence needed.
well, in some cases yes, in some cases not, but mostly 90% of the time it's not the case
Mew, mew.
because I will say there's no point in
We got
hugging
10
the
lives for
trees,
2.
hugging the building. If you are holed up
Chest
in,
is here.
if you feel the enemy is stronger than you, they are more dangerous. Yes, you have to
We'll
fall
help
back
you.
rather than don't lose your army. Okay, it is 10 minutes. Yes, let's. What was I saying? What? So all right.
Yes,
So
kitty.
let's try to not stand in your base. Even if you are dark player and they give you regeneration, well, the low HP you can put it there, and
No
the
reverence needed.
the rest you can put it somewhere more forward. The more forward it is, the more it is going to the center, it is the better.
Let's play cat
The
and
more
mouse.
it is near the objective, it is the
Yes,
better.
my lord. Got it.
I rarely talk like this. Also, there is many things that you can learn from other games like
Resources
chess
collected.
and
Time. Get a work.
what is called? It is a war game, like it's RTS, yeah, RTS games and Warcraft and stuff. Explaining this. Well, it is later you gonna learn the micro, but at least it is
The
very.
building has been built.
I think this is more important because it is. This is like
Resources received.
basic knowledge that you have, that you need to have. Because no one gonna help you
Construction complete.
in this game except yourself.
Of course.
So back to the what I was saying.
Moving.
Also, well, it is not depend on. It is not a rule. So I say there is also investment, like you gonna invest for future control, for more dangerous army, and also there is a situation like a distance, like like small map or big map. Sometimes you make swordsman or goon. You run straight to your enemy and it is a 30-second run. And in let me think, it is roadside map, roadside in. You go to their base. It's 3:30. It's 3:30 that he already take. I think it's already almost time for the heroes for to be born. So that's the kind of stuff. If you think you have to know you need the information to know their build, their army, what kind of army, then it is alright to sacrifice. And those goons or swordsmen, I tell you, mostly they are dead in a big map when you sacrifice them for information. Mostly. Also, I was forgot. In a big map, they're also impossible to control all the objective, like roadside in. So there's also an advantage for who doesn't control the map. So you can go from the at this map you can see there is a sea here. You can take this path, which is this is the border, the vision border that you can see here. So this is I can say this is uncontrollable by single people. Yeah, it is uncontrollable by single people. The bigger the map is, the harder to control all the places, the objective. So by if you are having the for 30% power on this game, you can gain advantage by doing something like that, by go left and go right, avoiding the center, or take a peek, use your firefly, this is, or eye of providence.
Chest found.
In 2 versus 2 people are saying I cannot help you, I gonna get attacked by the enemy. Or
On
why?
duty.
It's because you don't know
Resources gathered.
where the enemy is. It is kind of funny.
Resources collected.
You yeah, if you're scared, then do something. That's the kind of stuff
Mew mew.
you need to know. So what else it
Resources
is?
received.
Yeah, the distance. Well, I think it is the most basic, the most
Enemy
fundamental thing that you need to know. The the most important thing is the information.
Yes,
Yeah, right.
kitty? We got 10 lives for 2.
Know what and where,
No reverence needed.
and yeah, by moving into your
Let's play cat and mouse.
the center,
Majestic.
it is
We'll help
you also gain
We
information
got
of
10
when
lives for 2.
when he gonna arrive
Forward.
at your
Yes,
base.
kitty.
Do I need to make towers if I don't attack? If I don't get attacked, do I need to have buildings, defensive building, something like that? You can answer it by yourself.
Let's play cat and mouse.
If you need light magic tower, if you need artillery, well,
Upgrade
you
complete.
answer it for yourself. But funny enough, I think you don't need it if you have,
The building has been built.
if you are not playing in your base. Also fighting fighting not in your base is,
No reverence needed.
for me, I prefer it not fight in your own base.
Victory.
Because what?
Construction
Because why?
complete.
You can always run to your base and start to make the towers, something like that. Well, I've been thinking about it a lot, about to tell you about this. If you think this is good information, then you're welcome. And thank you for watching. Hope you like it. Hope you understand. The last thing I wanna say, map control is contested, so don't give it for free. Right. Good game. See you next time.